welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Downtown Kato Paphos, and this is Bar Street. And Bar Street comes in for an awful lot of criticism, in particular for the big potholes at the moment. They've been breaking out bits of broken concrete, and one assumes that they're going to replace them. Well, let's hope so anyway, because it's certainly causing a little bit of damage to the wheels on this car. But this is Bar Street. Obviously it's closed and we're way out of season. Bar Street's come in for huge criticism, and some of it rightly so. But in fairness to Bar Street, it's quite a safe place if you go out and have a drink or two. And slowly but surely, there's lots of improvements coming. The Island Blue developers have bought those buildings on the right-hand side, and they're going to transform them over the next couple of years into a luxury apartment complex with a couple of bars and restaurants in the lower basement. There's a new deli opened up there. We've got the Keg and Barrel, we've got the Memories Bar, we've got a man who will tattoo the living daylights out of you, and we've got the greatest fish and chip shop in the world, which is that one right in front of us, called T&J's. There's some girls who are all matched in a nice shade of beige. They must have thought we look so cool in beige, because of course they're having a great time in downtown Paphos. All that's missing is you. Let's go back along here and see what's going on with the roadworks, and perhaps show you one or two of the shops along the way. These businesses around here are suffering greatly at the moment, but hopefully in another couple of months all of these roadworks around here will be finished. All the new seating areas and all the planted areas will be down, all the pavements will be done, a final coat of the black stuff, and of course it'll be looking absolutely spectacular. And most of this area, by the way, is going to become a one-way system, which is a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, it's good in the fact you can only get run over now in one direction, although we are in Cyprus, so always make sure to look both ways, because the odds are there'll be someone coming the other way, and that's probably the chief of police or the mayor, because they're always in a big hurry to go and get a frappe or a pork kebab, or could be Mr. Paul making a YouTube video. You never know. But it's going to become a one-way system, most of it anyway. If you start to study very carefully, you can see that that roadside is much too narrow for two cars, and this part here is going to become pedestrianised, which is a good idea. And then just over yonder is the Kato Paphos promenade. So slowly but surely, there's no doubt about it, the Kato Paphos is being dragged into the 23rd century. 21st century was just not good enough. So Donis, the mayor, was telling me the other day, he wants to make sure that Paphos is possibly the greatest resort in the Mediterranean area. Beige seems to be the colour today, doesn't it? All the girls are walking around in some kind of beige. So perhaps Mr. Paul should ditch the blue look and start getting and prancing around in some nice khakis and those kind of things. You never know. Drop it in the comments. Indian restaurant, closed at the moment, but if your name's Shady Tree and there's a shady girl in your life, perhaps that could be the next place for you to go and sit and have an onion bhaji or something like that. This is Bar Street again, by the way. Now, I know that sign says no entry, but we're in downtown Paphos. But at the moment, we're allowed to go this way up this road. I think we're allowed to go both ways up this road, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this road. Now, this part of Kato Paphos, to be honest, is underrepresented. It doesn't get talked about that much. We've got the Georgia restaurant, we've got Lofty's Lounge just further yonder, we've got the Meeting Pub over here, we've got the Advantage Coffee Bar, we've got Alexander's Pub, we've got the Black Beauty, but we're not going in there, no. I was told the other day to pop in there and have a look, but I've got to save some money up first. Anyway, but the Old Shag, there it is, that's waiting there for you. And this now is the only way to get to the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, if you're wondering, from the promenade side, if you're in a car. Because of course a lot of it has been pedestrianised and one-way streeted. So if you are going to the Kato Paphos Harbour from the promenade in a car, this is the shortest route. And everywhere you look, they're building these luxury new apartments, and they are very nice indeed. But of course, if you want to buy one, well, I mean, everything's relative, isn't it? But you need a couple of bob, because they're kicking off at around 250,000 euros and crescendoing up to almost €1 million. So you certainly need a couple of bob if you want to buy a nice apartment in and around downtown Kato Paphos. So out of the reach of me, but maybe within your grasp. And if you are looking for a property to buy in Paphos, there's a lot of choice, but please be very careful and make sure you get the independent lawyer, because that's what it's all about. Otherwise, you might end up with not owning a lot and parting with a lot of money. So slowly but surely now we're working our way towards the inner ring road, as we call it. we're going to come up to the Paphos Mall roundabout. The Paphos Mall will be on the right. We're going to take a left and head down towards the Kato Paphos harbour area. And one thing is for sure, the sky is looking blue. The sea, I promise you, that's going to look very, very blue indeed. Mr. Paul is dressed head to toe in blue, none of this beige stuff, no, 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 no. So all that's missing is you. So get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, we're waiting, especially for you. There you go. There's a young lady who's decided that pink is the colour for today. Perhaps I should get dressed up in pink. You never know. Drop it in the comments. Or perhaps a mankini, especially for lady, oh, so sweet Caroline. And of course, Lord Nigel of the Big Guns. Don't forget to get your bottom on a memory foam pillow, because the roads around here are a little bit Sherlock Holmes. In other words, S-H-I-T. Oh, and don't forget to pour a tot or two for the legend known as Lord Nigel of the Big Gun. Gentleman sours all round. This is the Paphos Skywalk area, by the way, and of course there's catacombs and things for you to go and stick your nose in, and eventually you can go along the raised platform and work your way all the way around to a raised viewing platform and look out over all of these rooftops down towards the blue Mediterranean Sea, which of course is where we're going right now. So don't click off just yet. And if you do like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And while you're at it, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? That's where you can gift us a virtual coffee or two as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill to motivate us to keep making these videos, especially for you. And if you'd like to join us as a superstar member, get yourself a special title, birthday shout outs, anniversary shout outs, and on top of all of that little bit closer to Marika and me, and of course coming very, very soon indeed, the Marika and me privilege card, and that will entitle you to discounts and privileges in and around Paphos, in particular in this area, the Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. And wow, what a great view indeed. Everywhere you look, there's people with smiles on their faces because they understand that they're in downtown paradise. And if you're watching from downtown Canada, well, yep, 17, 18 degrees perhaps is a truly wonderful spectacality of a beach day. Yes, indeed. Thanks for your comments, and of course, thanks for watching. Slowly but surely, there are more and more people from around the world watching the little channel known as Marika and me, and we thank you all from the bottom of our two hearts. We truly appreciate every single person that views. What we ask you to do is drop it in the comments. Where would you like us to go next? Engage with us, have a chat with us, because we love every single person that chooses to watch. There was a lady the other day from Hungary. She doesn't speak English, but that doesn't matter. I don't speak Hungarian, but hey, we can use the translators, can't we? Anyway, look at that for a view. Oh my goodness. Downtown Kato Paphos Harbour and Promenade area on a truly spectacality of a day indeed. A bit more beigeness going on, see? There we are. And it's quite a lot of blue. If you look carefully, most of the men are dressed head to toe in blue. Lots of Mr. Paul impersonators wandering around. Harbour restaurant there is having a bit of refurbing above it. About time too, to be honest, because those apartments were looking at a little bit scruffy, whereas these ones here on the right hand side are looking very nice indeed, aren't they? And of course, if your name is Baron Jeremy and Baron Simon, that's where you were booked in, and you were dancing and prancing on various apartments and skipping around, saving 50 euros here and 50 euros there, and why not? Because special offers come up all the time on the internet, don't they? Yeah. So if you're looking for a great place to say Kato Paphos, hunt it down and see if you can get a special deal. Perhaps in the Basilica Resort coming up on the left hand side. Deborah O'Rourke and her man Will, they're coming again very soon indeed, and they love the Basilica Resort, as do an awful lot of other people, by the way. And it's got one of the best little eating areas, in our opinion, in downtown Kato Paphos. Pop in and say Yasu Gumbaru to the superstar, the manager of the restaurant. That's Paniotis, and I'm pretty sure he'll give you a kiss or two, and perhaps even a free drink or two as well. This is going to be a one-way soon, by the way, so there's going to be an awful lot of people who are going to be very, very upset and looking very, very glum indeed. We're in the back streets of downtown Kato Paphos, by the way, and at the moment they are back streets, but of course in another couple of months these will be nice posh streets, and when I'm driving around you'll be thinking, yeah, that looks quite nice. I think I'll get on the internet and book myself a nice holiday to downtown Kato Paphos. And there's a lot of refurbishment going on. The Grazie restaurant on the right there, that's having a complete overhaul, and it's getting ready for the superstar all the way from downtown in Essex, and that of course is Lady Maggie. And that's the Sofiana Beach. Well, it's not a beach actually, it's not that far from the beach, but it's a resort and spa hotel, and very, very popular hotel indeed, especially if you're from downtown in Warrington. And of course that's Sir Justin and his girl Lady Tracy, and they're going to come there very, very soon indeed and celebrate their, ouch, what a manhole cover that is, it's collapsed. Anyway, they're going to come there and celebrate their 20th wedding anniversary. Wow, seems like only yesterday, doesn't it, Sir Justin? Remember, if you're not a good boy, we'll be checking you in somewhere else. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that, subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. We're in the Bar Street area. That's where we are, by the way. Got Baywatch coming up on the right. Again, if your name's Lady Maggie, well, you'll be dancing in there very, very soon indeed, I'm sure. Rainbow Club is on the left. Democritus restaurant, there it is, and the Alconi Taverna, apparently one of the best eating establishments in the whole of Paphos, not just in Kato Paphos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon indeed, and great, great pleasure to have all of these new people from all around the world coming in to have a little listen to what the nutcase known as Mr. Paul has got to say. Potholes from hell. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.